Hey y'all, I'm Shayna and I'm back with another review. This is for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Season 11, Episode 13, Tropic Thunderdome. And I know I'm a couple days late, like I've been working 12-hour days, but y'all don't care about that. You ain't come for that. Let's go ahead and get into it because we're hot off of last week with the blow up between Erica Mena and Spice. So let's go ahead and get into it. Before I forget, do me a solid. If you enjoyed the video, please don't hesitate to subscribe, like, watch all the way through. It helps your girl out a ton. Without y'all watching and liking, like, why am I even making a video? So hit the subscribe for me. It's truly appreciated. Okay, so we just start off the episode. Bambi is performing her diss track to Scrappy in front of a room full of extras and a couple of cast members. Chaotic is there. He's in support. And Amy gonna say, he claims that she wants the Bam. She like, oh, you must want her because he gave Bambi a compliment and said she looked nice. Girl, it's given a little bit like insecure, a little bit, just a little bit. I don't know if she thought Chaotic was just going to be chasing her down. And now that he's kind of giving attention to other women, she don't like that. She thought she was just going to have him chasing behind her, even though she claimed she didn't want him. But that's neither here nor there. I really wonder what Scrappy's going to say about this. He already felt the way about Chaotic talking to Bambi last episode. So now here you are at her performance in the front row. Child, that's going to get messy. Bambi gives an underwhelming performance. However, she did look cute. I think she should like go to modeling lane, like do that. This music thing, I don't, you know, if that's what you want to do, sis, do it. I would just look at some other things as well because, girl. So anyway, the two boring couples on the show, not legally married Yandy and Mendices and should have divorced years ago, Kirk and Rasheeda, go on a little double date. The Frosts are having a pajama party for Rasheeda's birthday, and they said, look, we heard about what happened with Mena. We're choosing Spice. We're siding with Spice. We're siding with right in that situation, in my opinion. Y'all let me know yours. I know everyone feels differently. It is a hot topic, okay? But they're picking Spice. They said they just get along with Spice more. Shout out to Kirk, though. Kirk is the one who really stood his ground on how he feels with that monkey comment. We'll get into it. So everybody's offended. Like I said, especially Kirk. Especially Kirk. He's the one that's making the most sense for me. Mendici said he can't understand because she has biracial children. So what that mean? And you saying that is like saying, oh, well, somebody can't be racist. They have black friends. They have black coworkers. They got a cousin-in-law that's black. And so what? That don't mean nothing. So that literally don't mean a thing. And so Yandy, she educates us in her confessional on the origin of the term monkey and the reference that it is with black people, you know, why it's racially offensive, things of that nature. But then she made a comment and she said people of color. And that's when she lost me because we ain't talking about just any old, because then when we talk about people of color, that's a broad group, okay? We talking about black people specifically, okay? Let's hone in on black people in this moment. This is about us. She said she gonna talk to Erica. Curious to see what she has to say to her. So Erica is in DC filming. She's filming a show that, funny, it comes on the All Black Network. That's why she's looking darker and darker by the day, I'm assuming. I don't know. So we see her going to her trailer, and she's talking to Cadet, a man who looks like he should be her security guard, but he's actually her nanny. I ain't gonna lie. When I found out she had a Manny, I hollered. You mean to tell me, hey, listen, get in where you can fit in. A job is a job. I just wasn't expecting to see this big buff guy be her Manny. It caught me off guard. So Manny asks about Safari because we can't have a conversation without discussing him. Even though he be over there in Miami, they're not even mentioning Erica at all. So she said, you know, she brings about she normally bashes him, calls him a deadbeat, everything that we already know. And she says that he also calls her a deadbeat in return. So she was like, that's where Spice got it from, because he would call her a deadbeat and say things like, oh, and your son don't like you. So that triggered her because she thought, oh, Safari be saying that's why your son don't like you. So that's where she got it from, and that's why she snapped. So I'm wondering, have you called Safari a monkey or a gorilla, an ape, chimpanzee, or anything along the lines a time or two? I'm just wondering. Because we know she used the N word like, you know, every other sin. So, I mean, um, we can blame Safari, and two things can be true at the same time. You can call him a deadbeat for being absentee. He can call you an absentee mom for your oldest. Even though if he feels like you're a deadbeat, why would he leave his two children with you most of the time? But that's besides the point, child. If that's what's going on. But that's what it seemed like that's what's going on. But that's besides the point. um, We've been hearing that rumor though before she ever got with Safari. I've been hearing about her not being around her son like that probably since she first got on the show. Like that's been going around. Erica claims that she doesn't even remember what she said during that heated argument. Girl, you said it about 50 times. You said it 2,570 times and decided to make noises talking about ooh, ooh, ah, ah before you got in the car. You forgot that part. Out of all the things, that's what you forgot. Okay. So at Kirk and Rasheeda's pajama party, 2 seconds in, somebody made a joke about having a pillow fight, and Kirk was like, well, if we're going to have a pillow fight, me and Rasheeda was going to have a pillow fight, instead of Spice, we should have brought somebody else in. You know, so all three of us, I didn't like where this was going, even if it was a little jokey joke. Sounds like you were talking about inviting somebody into your bedroom. Now, I could be overthinking it, you know. Maybe it wasn't no big deal because Rasheeda was like, it wasn't that funny. But it's inappropriate, especially for a cheater like you. We didn't forget about that child you had. Where is he? Anywho, Chaotic arrives and he said he just got surgery. See, I don't know if it was outpatient. He just been out and about, moving around, moving and shaking. He at the show. He going on trips. He at the party. I guess we don't need no healing periods. Look, they said as soon as you leave this hospital or wherever you was at, you get to go. Sierra arrives and Spice is giving her the cold shoulder. I get it because she was really tight with Erica, like they were calling each other sisters and all that. I do get it. I hate to have to do this because I got to be an equal opportunity, you know, person and reviewer here on my channel. Because when it comes to the Erica situation, that's separate. What Erica said, completely in the wrong. Spice and her attitude. Spice and her attitude been a problem. And we're going to talk about it. So, of course, Erica failed to mention the multiple monkey comments that she made. And let's not forget that this was not her first occasion calling a black woman or a black man a monkey. So, we see friend of Carly Red, who decides to stop begging for these ladies' friendship and says she wanted to make up with Spice, but she is not about to be, you know, begging and pleading for her to be her friend. Thank goodness. Carly, you are too old to be sitting here begging for somebody's friendship. Girl, let her go. If she don't appreciate you as a friend, I don't know. I mean, I know Carly was a lie, all this back and forth. Please stop begging anybody for friendship, Carly. Just let these ladies go. I mean, I know you want to check, but... So, Kirk, aka Production, is taking everyone to the Bahamas to celebrate Rasheeda's birthday. So, everyone is arriving to the Bahamas. Bambi, Sierra, Carly, and Amy are on the bus. They're on the shuttle, the Sprinter, whatever. They're going to the hotel. So Bambi said that she can be cordial because Scrappy's going to be there. So she was like, she can be cordial because she don't want him no more. And when you really don't want somebody no more, it really don't matter what they got going on because you don't care because you don't want them. She was like, I ain't attracted to him no more. I don't even look at him like that. That's a block that I ain't about to spin. Now, I get it. I feel her on that 100%. However, the way they've been going back and forth, this is still fresh. There's still lingering feelings At least that's what it seems like on my TV screen. So I don't think she's over it like she's trying to claim in this moment. Yeah. So Spice has said Jessica White was coming. If it wasn't for Jessica White being in the opening credits, I literally would have forgot she was on the show. Like, why is she on the opening credits? You might as well throw Shekinah up there. Like, I done seen Shekinah in every single episode, and I seen Jessica White twice. So Rasheeda said she booked a hotel for everybody down the street because she don't want that drama in her vacation home. And I wouldn't want that drama in my vacation home either. But it seemed like she didn't tell everybody ahead of time. So they was like, we just got to your house and now you telling us we got to take our suitcase back outside and go down the street. Girl, really? Honestly, though, I wouldn't mind a hotel room. I would have been fine with the hotel. Like, it's fine with me. I like to have my own space, you know. And I see it on Rasheeda's point of view as well. I don't want everybody in this drama coming in here. Like, once y'all start getting with that drama, y'all got to get back on that bus and go. So, back at the vacation house, Spice is low-key blaming Shekinah for setting up that meeting with Erica. It's like she's kind of joking, but kind of not. Like, Erica, I'm not Erica, Spice. You could have said no. Nobody twisted your arm and forced you to do anything. If you did not want to meet with her, you didn't have to. You got there with a stank attitude, and you look like you didn't want to be there, so you shouldn't have came. You didn't have to come. I'm glad that the truth about how Erica feels about black people when that moment with that slur came out, because we needed to see it. Clearly, I'm sure she's been saying this to Safari a time or two. But with Spice, it's like, let's not forget how the conversation initiated, because she was like, oh, Erica had an attitude. Erica did not. Erica seemed like she came in and, really wanted to talk initially. And Spice just came in there and she just was rude and had a chip on her shoulder. And then things went left. But yeah, we'll talk about Spice a little bit more. We'll go back to that. So, back on the bus, Sierra, she doesn't want to believe that her friend is a racist because her friend has mixed children. And again, so did slave owners. That don't mean anything. Like, I didn't want to take it there, but we got to stop with that. There's no correlation between the two. One doesn't have anything to do with the other. Okay, she laid down with a black man. That does not mean that she don't think that we up here looking like monkeys. So, at the house, Kirk is really still offended. He goes into why he's offended, and he's like, I'm usually the darkest one in the room, so I done heard a slur more than a couple times. I don't play them games. And he said something about the black monkey comment, and Chaotic was like, well, who did she call black monkeys? And Kirk said, you. Exactly. You. Me. All of us. That goes for anybody, because we all caught that stray. Now, like I said, like, we can't tell nobody what to say, just like they can't tell us how to respond. We can't tell Erica what to say in the heat of the moment, no. But you can't get mad when you get backlash either. She could have easily said, now Spice, the nerve, when your kids ain't even in the country. Your son loves you. When you going to see him again? When the last time you seen him? How long you seen him for? Could have easily. But she chose not to. But I mean, it's already kind of getting old. Like, I'm already getting kind of tired of it. Because check out my shorts and my community tab. My lovely YouTube family members let me know, look, they said she ain't coming back. Erica ain't coming back next season. They ain't say nothing about them seasons after that. So we probably going to be seeing her sooner than later. And if y'all got All Black or you watch Stepmother on Tubi, you going to be seeing her real soon. But, I mean, we as black people get over things very fast. I even saw a clip. Funky Night Neva just said it recently. He was like, y'all going to be over it real quick. We can't spare y'all little feelings. I didn't see the video in its entirety. But take heed, mad today, back chuckling at his videos again tomorrow. So that's how fast we get over these things. Evelyn Lhhatl already coming back to Basketball Wives. Anyway, so we see the ladies from the bus. They stopped. They're hungry, so they try conch. That was a filler scene. Didn't really care about that. Bambi and Sierra have a one-on-one at the hotel, and basically they're gonna stick besides Erica. I do want to see the conversation they have with her on camera. I'm sure they already talked. My thing is, Sierra's like, oh no, I don't want to believe it. Oh no, ain't no way. You doing all this defending, girl, and now you done told us you ain't even friends with Erica or Bambi anymore. So what was all that for? You might as well kept it real with your so-called friend. So later that night at dinner, Chaotic comes out and Amy was like, okay, I see you, friend, like looking like a whole snizak. And Chaotic said in his confessional, he is monogamous with EB. If you're new here, that's Erica Banks, because we got 25 million Ericas on the show. But he said whatever happens in the Bahamas stays in the Bahamas. They asked Amy, like, so is there a possibility that anything can happen with you and Chaotic? And she said, absolutely not. Not a chance. No. Ain't gonna happen. She put him in the friend zone, and that's where he shall remain. Oh, excuse me. And if you're new here, I don't edit my videos, so bear with me, okay? Half of the group is overdressed, half is underdressed. I didn't know what was going on. The two hosts came out with Nike shirts on, Adidas, sweatshirts, hats. So I didn't know what the attire was supposed to be. Now Bambi came out, her sexy red dress that she had on. Sorry, boo, Scrappy ain't there yet. She must know he coming, and she want to make sure he see what he been missing when he walked through them doors. So, Yandy put Bambi on blast and asked if she spoke to Erica about the situation. Well, somebody got to get things started, so I guess why not? Bambi said she barely talked to Erica because she been busy filming, she working, so she ain't really talked to her like that. And Spice doesn't believe her, and she calls her fake. She may be lying. She may be lying and protecting her friend. We know that this ain't the first time she would have lied, because Sierra said when they had that conversation a few episodes back, when Erica brought up Safari making a pass at Sierra and saying he wanted to be with her, she said she had already told Bambi, and Bambi acted like she didn't know. She never heard this before. So, do I think Bambi is probably lying? Probably, maybe not. In my opinion, probably yes. We can't prove it. It's not concrete. It doesn't matter. Y'all on video, I'll be like, listen, don't even talk to me about Erica no more. Don't even bring her up to me no more. I'm here to have a good time. I do not want to think about that lady. I don't want to hear her name no more. But it's still fresh. So Spice was like, nah, I don't believe you being fake. Oh, now my air kicking on. We almost done. Just ignore it, please. So Spice started getting all hostile, and I don't know. I did not like how Spice was responding to her. Started cussing her out, called her a giraffe, and all types of stuff. Spice, let's be clear. I used to really like Spice. On the family reunion, which I did review, so if you missed it, y'all can always go back and check out those reviews. They're still up. She had an attitude there. She started Bucky Johnson walked through the doors, and Spice had an attitude immediately for no reason, unprovoked. Spice has been having an attitude. I don't even see how people can be friends with her. Carly been crying to be her friend. She's been like, if you don't want to talk to her, just say I don't want to talk to you. But she's being so rude about it. Like the way she's coming across, it's like, girl, what's wrong with you? Why are you acting this way? Like I don't know. Her attitude just been horrible lately. And it's like nothing, it don't take nothing to trigger her. Like that, I would have been like, girl, okay, you lying, whatever. I wouldn't have been ready to jump up and get into a whole fight over this. But, and all this for what? I don't understand why you're so upset now, because in current day, when Spice is talking about it, she a little flip-floppy. Like 1 minute she like, oh, it comes with it. I'm on Love and Hip Hop. It does not come with being on Love and Hip Hop. No, it don't. 1 minute she care, next minute she don't. We can't care more than she do, okay? But don't act like you're so upset there and then on the show, and then now, currently, when we're seeing it, maybe because it's old to her, I don't know. This comment would never get old to me if somebody talked to me that way. Now she act like she don't care. So, after she called her a giraffe, cursed her out, talked about her. Not too much on Team Tall, okay? Because y'all know I am 5'9", so please, not too much, okay? Could have left that out of it, but I do believe if they got into a tussle, I don't know, I might have to go with Spice. I'm just saying. But they was acting like they was about to fight. They was about to come to blows. Sarah stands up and she like, I don't even know why we arguing, because this is really Safari's fault. Now Safari sitting there like, now how I get in this? Now Safari played a part, and the part he played is he was trying to upset Erica. And like I said in my last review, I do think a part of it is it doesn't matter who the woman was. Erica would have felt away. No matter who it was, Erica just would have been upset because he showed more care and concern for someone else than he did her, and she felt like she's his wife and his preference. She should have got that treatment. She did not. So she would have been upset regardless. The fact that it was a dark skinned black woman, I'm sure it was a little extra sprinkle on the top for her. But yeah, she was wrong, no matter how you slice it though. So after Sierra blamed Safari, Spice gonna immediately shut that down because she riding for Safari no matter what, honey. She is gonna ride. She gonna stick beside him. That's her friend. She gonna take his side, right, wrong, or indifferent, honey. And her and Bambi look like they about to just really get into it. So that's where the episode ends. It's to be continued. It's gonna pick up next week. Be sure to check out my Love and Hip Hop review as well. Check out my other content if you haven't already. Be sure to like the video, comment. I'll comment back. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.